In this video, I will review how to convert a Jupyter notebook into a Python file that you can run in idle. So imagine we have a notebook, we have a bunch of code here, we have some data in text. So what you do is that you go to File, you go to Download As, and you go to .py. So let me see, so I can open the file. So we see that now the file is stored in a .py format. Anything that was in a markdown is now turned into a comment. So when we run the code, it's not gonna run. And then we have our pieces of code. Now the difference between this and Jupyter Notebook is that in Jupyter Notebook, each of these cells will run independently and individually. However, when we are turning our code into .py, we have all of that code that now can run. So if we want to now focus on small pieces of code, what we do is that we can just remove anything that is not related to what we want to store in that file. So I can remove all this and I can save this and then run it. So let me just run and it will ask me to save it. And now if I'm running that, we see that we have our code printed. Alternatively, I could have just open a new idle on Mac or new Python file on Windows. So let me close this. So I go to idle and then I can just go create file, new file, and I can just copy and paste my code here. And then once you run it, it will ask you to save first. I'm gonna say save it as print code, and then it will run and the output will be the same that we want. So this will be how we can convert a Jupyter notebook into a .py file.